Alright, next up out of the Aliens Series 1 from NECA is the Private William Hudson figure. The Bill Paxton character who's famous for saying, "Game over, man! Game over! That's it, man! Game over!" Yeah. Started out as a tough-talking badass, for lack of a better word. Quickly turned into the whiniest Marine ever. Well, maybe not ever, but at least colonial Marine that we've seen on the screen. And it didn't rhyme intentionally. So it looks pretty cool. There's a lot of nice detailing on his armor. The face sculpt is something else, almost a caricature almost of Bill Paxton in that role. So that's interesting. Has his pulse rifle, and I guess is that the which one's the motion sensor? I don't know. I don't know my equipment. What am I even doing here? But yeah. So yet again, he's missing the helmet. Only thing I can really say bad about these guys. Picture of the back of the packaging there. It's got him with an alien breathing on him. Shows everybody else in the line. Shows that. And something I did notice on the Hicks figure was it shows some of the pictures of the figure. But what's messed up is it says Hudson on there, which Hudson wouldn't be using his own camera unless he's using the camera off his helmet, videotaping himself. Because the name was from the point of view who you're looking through, not who you're looking at. So, not sure how intentional that was. But yeah, it can easily be explained by, oh, he's using his own helmet to film. Yeah, of course. So yeah, let's get this guy out of the packaging and check him out. And real quick, here's the side-by-side with Hicks. So they did the same thing for Hicks too. They did shots of him with his name printed on there, even though it would only be like that if he was using his own helmet to film. So interesting. Just to show the other side of the packaging, in case I didn't earlier. That's a pretty good picture of Hudson there, and the Hicks one isn't too bad either. So cool. And now we have Private Hudson out of the packaging, which in the book, I think he was the novelization of the movie. I think he was referred to as Corporal instead of Private First Class. So. But anyway, so this guy's basically the same figure as the Corporal Hicks. They've got the same armor. They've got the same legs and boots. The harness seems to be the same, except that for some reason my well, actually the harness is actually different because the pouches are in different spots. So it's the same armor, but they have different harnesses. All this attachment here, and it's a little bit different. And then also on his armor, his little crotch piece, he has like a can opener attached to his. You know, what kind you find on the can of sardines. It's actually it's actually on his. But they come with the same M41 pulse rifle. So put that aside. We've already seen that. I'll probably come back to that. Now he does have a removable. I just unplugged it there. Hopefully this comes back in focus. Let's see. Focus. Okay. Try to get like a softer light on here so it's not quite so harsh, and so details come out a little bit more, look like they're a little more natural. But you can kind of see like there's like a crescent-shaped hole up there, and then his backpack there, a little piece sticking up, just plugs right in that, and then somewhere around here there's got to be a, there's a hole right above it to plug it in. It's the same kind of attachment points. There's 3 of them. Show that again. You can see the crescent-shaped hole there near the middle, lower portion of the back. And then there's this one right here, and 2 more on the bottom. This one right here actually has a hole going all the way through, so you can actually stick the wire part of the light couldn't actually fit in that if you wanted to, I suppose. I'll have to look a little bit more closely and see if there's a more appropriate place to plug it in, but right now that's where it's going to go. It says contents under pressure and dispose of properly right below that. He has his name on there, just like Hicks. Then it says Louise right above his heart, right there, which is a reference to Bill Paxton's wife, Louise. Skull with a knife in it. It says Glory. There's a lot of really good details on this. I mean, this is really cool. I've built a lot of tanks and done a lot of like 148th, 172nd, and like 144th scale military models. And just from my own experience, I know it's a pain in the butt to get, you know, a nice camouflage pattern on there, nice and even. But these guys did it with like no trouble. You can see his Sulaku patch there. The Colonial Marines going on there. What else does he have? He's got the American flag on underneath here. That's cool. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, it's basically the same figure. Now his head sculpt, skipping over the accessories here for a minute, is more of a caricature than it's a true likeness of the actor from the movie. I mean, it seems like it's a little over the top. I mean, it does kind of look like Bill Paxton from certain angles, but it seems like it's a little overdone. Could just be the painting. Maybe the paint could be done in a slightly different way. You know, for a mass-produced item, because, you know, it is mass-produced, even though I've only seen them in like Toys R Us, comic book shops, and then online. It's still mass-produced. It's still not bad. I mean, I'm glad we got it. I'm glad we got him with the level of detail that we got. But continuing on with his accessories, we also have the motion tracker, which is pretty cool there. Let me get Bill Hudson out of the way. Focus. But yeah, we got the motion tracker. And it does have a decal in there. I'm showing all that. A lot of nice detail on this too. Not really getting a good light on this, but still looks pretty good. Wasn't really sure which shoulder it goes on. But basically you just hold it and they hold it down like that. And it goes over the shoulder and they just kind of hold it. This guy sports the same articulation. Let's see here. We can show this real quick. Has a nice ball jointed head, ball hinge shoulders, swivel bicep. Has a, I guess it's like a swivel hinge elbow. So you got a nice hinged elbow, and then you get a swivel forearm and a swivel hinge wrist. Has the same double vaulted, so it's double ball jointed abdomen. Say that 5 times fast, or 3 times fast. Has like a swivel up here at the top, and then also down here at the waistline. He has the ball hinge style hips, double jointed knees, and then has the ball foot with the hinge toes on there. Hinge toes. So overall pretty good. Still, only thing I wish they'd done is made helmets for these guys. But I do know they're making at least I think there's 2 packs coming. One's going to be, according to NECA on the website, one's going to be a Hicks with a blue shaded alien. I think he's going to have a shotgun damage to the head, something like that. And then there's supposed to be another 2-pack, and it said Hicks, but maybe it means Hudson. I'm not really sure. But another 2-pack is supposed to have a brown alien with some torso damage, it sounds like. So I know there's at least 2 more, well, at least 1 more version of each of these Marines And sorry I got nothing on there. I'm trying to get this doggone light in here because you have a hole in the armor. Then there's also a hole in the figure itself. And we'll just kind of tuck that down here for right now until I investigate where that comes from or goes to or whatever. But yeah, another awesome figure from NECA. I mean, he has his damaged arm there. It's all wrapped up and bandages and stuff, so it's pretty neat. So I guess they're going kind of scene specific with these, just the same way they did with the Arnold figures from the Predator wave or Predator series. So that's not too bad. I mean, you'll be able to mix and match parts, I'm sure. I haven't boiled any Marines' heads off yet, but we'll have to see what they come out with. So I'll probably end up piecing these guys with various accessories and stuff, come up with an ultimate version of each one, and that'll be my display version, and the rest of them will get put away, or maybe now I'm not sure, but yeah. So anyway, Private Hudson, yet again another 9.0, and the only thing I can really count off for is the half a point for the helmet, which I understand because they're doing other figures, so I'm sure the other figure will have one version or another will have the helmet. And then his face sculpt seems like I've said like 10 times, it's like a caricature, like it's just overdone a little bit. Now at a distance it doesn't look too bad, almost like theater makeup. You know, you put on extra heavy and you do the lines and all that, and it looks creepy, crazy up front, up close. Then once you get back away a little bit, it looks pretty good. But right here, from where I'm at, which is probably more like, let's see, something like that. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, stick those guys in there. And just for scale, if I can figure out where I put my alien at. Let me see, let me stand this guy straight up. And I'll show you how tall these guys are next to the alien there. So yeah. Yeah. So these guys are averaging 6 foot, and then this guy's like 8 foot, something like that. I think he's a 9-inch tall figure, and those are 7-inch tall figures, somewhere in there. So yeah, awesome job scaling there, NECA. Awesome. So next up is going to be the Alien Warrior. 9.0 for the Bill Paxton portrayed Private First Class William Hudson figure from the Colonial Marines. So good job again, NECA, and I hope to see those alternate versions of the figures with helmets soon. That's what I'm really looking for. And don't forget to make my Drake and my Vasquez. I've seen no mention of those guys on the Twitter feed you guys had, and I also saw where you said that Sigourney Weaver's not letting her likeness being used for Ellen Ripley right now, which I totally don't understand. I mean, considering Alien put her on the map and was such an important movie, I'm really surprised that she's not letting you guys, letting NECA make figures, because that's like, man, you know, all they do is show her like the Arnold figure, you know, out of the Predator line, and like, look how good this guy looks. We can do the same thing for you. You know, maybe it's down to a whole licensing thing, or I don't know, but man, the fact we're not going to get a Ripley figure anytime soon really bums me out. But at least we got some Aliens figures coming out too. But yep, there we go. Awesome figures. Love NECA.